Hi there, my name is Joel Orr, and say if you've come here today looking for information on how you can write your own book, well, you've come to the right place. I have written 10 books. I've been writing books for many years, and the first 5 that I wrote were really rough, and so I took some time and I interviewed a bunch of people, some prolific authors, and I extracted from them just what techniques they used in order to write a book quickly. I created a method from those techniques that I learned from the prolific authors and became a prolific author myself. Check me out on Amazon.com or just on the web, and you'll see that I've written a whole bunch of books. Moreover, I've taught many people to write books really quickly. What it says on my business card is write your book in 30 days or less at just an hour a day. And I can help you do exactly that. But today, I have a very special tip that I wanted to share with you. My tip for you today is about publishing. Now, the best known publish-on-demand company that is on the web is Lulu.com, Lulu.com. They offer a service that when you first hear about it, it's almost hard to believe. You can take your manuscript, you can go to the website, you can pick out one of their standard covers, or you can upload a cover of your own, and you can have your book ready to purchase literally in a very short amount of time. I was going to say minutes, but the fact is you always want to run a sample copy just to make sure that things came out the way you want them. This is not because of specific problems with Lulu, but the fact is that most people compose in Microsoft Word, and Word, its format doesn't always convert very well to the format required to print the book. So it's best to print yourself a copy, order it, see what the whole thing looks like before you move forward. So it's days, it's not minutes, but still, if you go the normal publishing route, you could be talking about months or even a year to get your book out. Now, how much does it cost? The answer is nothing. That is the shocking thing. How can they do this for nothing? Well, the print-on-demand machinery that is available today makes it possible to produce one copy of a book with a 4-color cover on it and say 200 pages of text in 6x9 trade book format for approximately $11, single copy. So if you charge $20 for your book, every time Lulu.com sells one, they're going to be sending you $9. Now, they take care of the ordering, the shipping, the taxes, everything. They take care of the whole thing. They give you a website of your own that you can set up and put anything you want there to promote your book. You set how much you're going to charge for the book, and they just take their production costs plus a little bit for their profit margin out of it. It is a fantastic arrangement, and you can produce all kinds of books, including picture books. They even have a service that will enable you to produce a CD and offer it under similar conditions. So I was reading an ebook that I got from Gordon Burgett, who has been around the self-publishing and book coaching business for many years, and it's well worth going to his website, Gordon Burgett, BURGETT.com, just to see all the stuff that he has to offer. But in this book of his that I recently got, and that's why I'm holding a piece of paper in front of me, he gives a list of companies in addition to Lulu.com that offer this kind of service. One is Lightning Source. If you go to lightningsource.com, you'll find out their conditions. Another is CreateSpace. Again, the words are simply run together, createspace.com. That's an Amazon company. Let's see. For ebooks, in other words, if you want to promote by having your ebook in a catalog on the web that people can reach and download, of course there is Amazon's Kindle, which is by far the largest library of this type, and Amazon gives you the online software for converting your book into Kindle format. It's a bit of a pain to work with, but you can easily overcome the pain and get your book on the Kindle. You might look at another Amazon company called Smashwords. Again, no spaces or hyphens, just smashwords.com. They produce ebooks. They take a very small percentage of your sale price. You can offer free books, and you don't pay anything for doing that. And then there's, and I never know how to pronounce this one, but it looks like Scribd, Scribd, that offers another market for your ebooks. So all these places, Lulu.com, CreateSpace.com, LightningSource.com, Amazon.com with the Kindle, and Smashwords.com and Scribd.com. These are all places for you to publish your book at little or no cost to you. My tip for you today is about ebooks, that is, electronic books. Most electronic books are published in the form of an Adobe Acrobat PDF. That is, PDF used to stand for Portable Document Format, but nobody remembers that anymore today. It's just a PDF. It's a format that enables you to publish something on the web that preserves the fonts, the spacing, any graphics you might have, and still enables you to include things like links right in the text so that someone who's reading the PDF online can actually link to a web page. This is very powerful because then if you publish an ebook in this way, it becomes a portal into other forms of your presence on the web. So if you want people reading your ebook to go to your website, you just have to include links in appropriate places in the text, and then the reader can click on the link and find themselves right at your website, which hopefully will offer them products and services for sale. But let me say a little more about ebooks. It is very simple to take your book that you've written, especially if you've followed the methodology that I teach you. It's very simple to take your book and publish it as an ebook. In fact, some of the publish-on-demand houses like Lulu.com enable you to do that with no additional effort at all. You can simply offer print book and ebook. You set the price on the ebook just as you do on the print book, and the publisher, Lulu for example, takes a small percentage out of it, and of course the actual dollar amount is much smaller because to publicize your ebook costs them nothing. They don't have to print an actual book. They're just making it available via their very, very large book catalog. Even Amazon.com, you'll find, carries ebooks as well, so you can order them from there. Ebooks tend to be things that people buy to solve a very, very specific problem. Ebooks tend to be the how to do something specific, and of course you would write your ebook on how to do something specific within the realm of your interest or expertise. By the way, you can take material from your book, and if you don't have the time or the inclination to break it up into individual ebooks, that is something you can farm out to freelance writers and have that done very effectively and for very little money. So ebooks can become an important part of your multiple stream of income empire, which starts when you write a book in the way that I teach you to do it. Well, that was just one of a whole bunch of tips that I have for you on my website, joeltrainsauthors.com, just like it says up there. And in fact, if you'll go to my website right now to joeltrainsauthors.com, I have a couple of free gifts for you. I want to give you my free book, a 100-page book on how to write your book in 30 days or less. And I want to invite you to a free webinar for which you can register on my website. So head over there right now to joeltrainsauthors.com and I will see you there.